Hey, brave crew! Are you ready for an awesome animal adventure? Today, we are going to get up close with one of the most incredible reptiles on the entire planet. Look at this! This is my good friend Sheldon. Isn't he amazing? He's a box turtle, and he's been my buddy for a little while now. See how he's peeking his head out to say hello to all of you. He's a little shy, but he's also super curious, just like us. Look closely. His shell, his wise-looking eyes. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to carry your house on your back? That's exactly what Sheldon does every single day. Sheldon is a perfect example of why turtles are so fascinating. He moves slowly and carefully. He's not in a rush. He teaches us to be patient and to observe the world around us. Quick fun fact: turtles are some of the oldest animals on Earth. Their great-great-great-great-grandparents lived with dinosaurs. So, what exactly makes a turtle a turtle? Let's get a closer look. The most obvious thing: this incredible shell. The top part, the big dome on the back, the carapace. It's like a built-in helmet and shield. Flip a turtle over gently. The bottom part is the plastron. Carapace and plastron fused on the sides, a super strong bony case. It protects the turtle's soft body inside. A turtle can't crawl out of its shell like a hermit crab. The shell is actually part of its skeleton, connected to ribs and spine. It grows with the turtle for its entire life. Now, parts that can peek out. Head, 4 legs, tail. When a turtle senses danger, like a hungry fox or a big bird, it can pull all soft parts inside its shell for safety. It's the ultimate defense. Some turtles, box turtle, have a hinge on their plastron to seal themselves inside. The head has a strong, toothless beak. It uses the beak to bite and tear food, kind of like a bird. Legs vary by where the turtle lives. Land-dwelling tortoise, thick, sturdy, elephant-like legs. Legs built for walking and supporting a heavy shell. Pond and river turtles, webbed feet with claws. Webbing helps them paddle through water. Claws help climb onto logs to bask. Claws also dig in mud. Sea turtles, long, powerful flippers instead of feet. Flippers make them graceful and speedy swimmers. So, to sum up, a turtle is a reptile with a built-in suit of armor. The shell is its home, its shield, and part of its body. They have a sharp beak for eating. Legs perfectly adapted, walking on land, paddling in a pond, soaring through the sea. Did you know there are over 350 different kinds of turtles in the world? That's a huge turtle family. We can generally group them into a few main types based on where they make their home. First up, let's talk about the magnificent sea turtles. These are the world travelers of the turtle world. They live their entire lives in the salty ocean, swimming thousands of miles across the globe. Instead of feet, they have powerful flippers. Flippers act like wings, allowing them to glide gracefully through the water. There are 7 species of sea turtles, including green sea turtle loggerhead leatherback, the biggest turtle of all. Next, freshwater turtles. You might have seen some of these guys sunbathing on a log or slowly swimming in a lake or river. Painted turtle, red-eared slider, snapping turtle. Then we have the land dwellers, which we usually call tortoises. Sulcata tortoise. Giant Galapagos tortoises. Heavy, high-domed shells and thick, stubby legs. Think of them as the tanks of the turtle world. The magnificent sea turtles, for example, call the vast, wide-open ocean their home. They live in warm waters, tropical waters, temperate waters. You might find them swimming around colorful coral reefs, munching on seaweed in shallow seagrass beds, diving deep into the open ocean in search of jellyfish. Their home is a watery world of constant movement and adventure. Freshwater turtles, on the other hand, prefer a calmer, quieter home. Their perfect address would be a peaceful pond, a slow-moving river, a marsh, or a lake. They love places with lots of aquatic plants to hide in and munch on. An ideal freshwater turtle home also has plenty of logs, rocks, and muddy banks sticking out of the water. These spots are super important because turtles are cold-blooded. which means they need the sun to warm up their bodies. You'll often see them basking in a group on a log, soaking up the warm rays. This helps them digest their food and gives them the energy they need for a day of swimming and foraging. These land-loving turtles live in a variety of dry habitats, deserts, grasslands, and even rainforest floors. A good home has edible plants, soil to dig into, and bushes or rocks to hide under. The most important thing for any turtle's home is that it is safe and healthy. Section 5. What's on a turtle's menu? What do you think a turtle likes to eat for lunch? The answer is that it depends on the turtle. Just like there are many kinds of turtles, there are many different turtle diets. Some turtles are herbivores, which means they only eat plants. They are like the salad lovers of the reptile world. Most land tortoises are herbivores. They love to spend their days slowly munching on tasty grasses, delicious leafy weeds, colorful flowers, juicy fruits, and even cacti. They use their strong, sharp beaks to snip off pieces of plants, just like you might use scissors to cut paper. A healthy diet of plants gives them all the energy they need. Other turtles are carnivores, which means they are meat eaters. Young turtles often are carnivorous because they need lots of protein to grow big and strong. A carnivorous turtle's menu might include crunchy insects, wriggly worms, slimy snails, and small fish. The big, powerful snapping turtle is a famous carnivore. It will wait patiently, then quickly strikes at any unsuspecting fish or frog. Sea turtles like the leatherback are also carnivores. They specialize in eating soft-bodied animals like jellyfish. Then there are the omnivores. Omnivores are turtles that eat both plants and animals. Every single turtle, no matter how big or small, starts its life as a tiny, little egg. The journey from egg to adult is one of the most amazing and dangerous adventures in the entire animal kingdom. It all begins when a mother turtle finds the perfect spot to lay her eggs. A mother sea turtle will swim for thousands of miles to return to the very same beach where she was born. She crawls out of the ocean, usually at night, and drags her heavy body up the sand to a safe place. Using her back flippers, she digs a deep hole where she lays dozens, sometimes over 100, soft, leathery eggs that look like ping-pong balls. Once all the eggs are laid, the mother turtle carefully covers the nest with sand to hide it and keep it warm. Then, her job is done. Depending on the species and the temperature, it can take 45 to 80 days for the babies to develop. Amazing fact. For many turtles, nest temperature decides if babies are girls or boys. Warmer nests tend to produce females. Cooler nests produce males. When the time is right, hatchlings use a tiny egg tooth to break free, then work together to dig to the surface. This is the most dangerous time. They must avoid birds, crabs, and raccoons. They head toward the brightest horizon, the moonlit ocean, which is why bright beachfront lights can confuse them. The few that reach the water face a whole new set of challenges. They swim and hide among floating seaweed to find food and safety during the lost years. Very few survive, but those that do are true survivors, returning one day to the same beach to nest. Even though turtles have amazing shells, they face dangers, many caused by humans. Plastic bags and balloons can look like jellyfish. A turtle might eat plastic and get very sick, but we can help. Protect habitats, boat slowly, keep beaches dark at night, and never litter. Are you ready for some mind-blowing, super cool turtle facts? First up, turtles are one of the oldest reptile groups in the world, older than snakes, crocodiles, and lizards. Scientists have found turtle fossils over 220 million years old. They're great. You get the idea. Around with the first dinosaurs. Serious staying power. True living relics. You can't tell a turtle's exact age like tree rings, but scutes do show growth rings. New keratin layers make faint lines as turtles grow. Wide rings show good growth. Narrow rings show tougher times. A living record of feast and famine. The heavyweight champion is the leatherback sea turtle, a true giant. It can grow over 6 feet long and weigh more than 2,000 pounds, heavier than a polar bear. Leatherbacks are champion divers, plunging over 4,000 feet, deeper than any other reptile, hunting their favorite food, jellyfish. gentle giants roaming the world's oceans. How does a mother sea turtle find the same tiny beach after thousands of miles? Scientists think they have a built-in GPS. Turtles likely sense the Earth's magnetic field, an invisible compass. They detect the magnetic signature of their home beach and return with amazing accuracy. It's a natural superpower we're still learning about, one of many mysteries that make turtles endlessly fascinating and wonderful. Thanks for joining our turtle mission. Slow and steady wins the day.